Hello everybody and welcome to the first entry of the Jedi Journal. Now today we will be looking at Luke Skywalker, or more specifically his appearance in The Mandalorian, which is a lovely breath of fresh air for all of us very avid Star Wars fans. But firstly we must establish what makes Luke Skywalker so great in the first place. What makes him this great Jedi Master that everybody loves? So let's get right into it. So, to begin with, we first see him as a moisture farmer on Tatooine, a simple, humble lifestyle. And throughout the course of the 3 original trilogy movies, he becomes a very powerful Jedi Master, maybe the most powerful. Let's not drag in any sort of legends or other canon material that might disagree with me on here. This is about Luke Skywalker, okay? This is about Luke Skywalker. Now, of course, throughout his journey, his powers don't just get given to him. He doesn't stumble across them by mistake. Hooray! He actually has some character development, and that's what makes him such a very good character, one that many people can relate to in a lot of ways. So, in Return of the Jedi, for example, we'll list some examples, right? In Return of the Jedi, he goes to the Death Star willingly, surrendering his lightsaber because he believes, he has this feeling that he can turn his father from the dark side after finding out in the previous movie. He believes that he can turn his father from the dark side against Palpatine. Now, he's putting his life on the line, betting on his father. Of course, that is great character development, and especially when he taps into the dark side, obviously on accident, and beats his father. He looks down at his hand and he realizes what he just tapped into the dark side, and he resists. He won't succumb to Palpatine's ill wishes. He won't do anything like that. He resists the dark side because that is what a Jedi Master is supposed to be, a resilient yet wise and dark side resisting Force wielder. Now, let me go on to what the sequels portray Luke as. My main gripe is with the good old Episode 8, The Last Jedi. It portrays Luke in such a horrendous manner that literally Mark Hamill himself had to say he pretended to play somebody else because he knew that is not Luke Skywalker that he was portraying. And of course, it's quite clear to see why. In one of the opening scenes of The Last Jedi, we literally see what Luke has been written to do. And that is chuck his lightsaber off a cliff after the big cliffhanger of The Force Awakens, this big mystery. Will Luke take his lightsaber? He will, but he'll chuck it out immediately. Roll the clip. Now, Rey's reaction is definitely mine when I saw that. That is not the Luke I know at all. And in fact, let's go even deeper into this rabbit hole, shall we? In the next movie onwards, we get this scene.
Jedi's weapon deserves more respect.
Wait, but you just tossed it off a cliff last movie. That makes no sense. I get that the director's changed, but at least write some bloody consistency in. Come on, you can't just have Luke chuck the same exact lightsaber off a cliff in the previous movie and then have him say, a Jedi's weapon deserves more respect in the next one. What? No consistency at all. Anyways, let's get on to the next thing, which is one of the most weird scenes in all of Star Wars, in my opinion. And it is Luke, going to grab some milk. Now, it's not just any milk. This milk is some of the best milk you will ever see. It is milk from a Snorlax, but it's a giraffe with 4 nipples. Wow, I know, right? It's amazing. Such great Luke Skywalker content. Now, you may be wondering, why is this such a big point that I'm trying to make? It's because the director wrote Luke Skywalker to be this hermit, to be this all-around anti-social guy. Basically, almost the opposite of what he was in Episode 6. He has no faith, and he had a crap ton of faith in Episode 6. He managed to bring his father from the dark side to the light, and he literally, he knew. He literally bet his life on it too. This Luke wouldn't bet a friggin' hair off of his head that Kylo would turn back to the light, would he? Anyways, enough of that. I hope you can get my point there. But now the next one is something else to do with Kylo. It's when he tried to kill Kylo in his sleep because he was scared that Kylo was turning to the dark side. Now, once again, I won't repeat myself. He managed to turn his father from the dark side to the light. His father was already very deep in the dark side, right? Kylo wasn't even Sith. He wasn't even Sith. He was still a Jedi. He just, had thoughts of the dark side. Yet Luke just thought, I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill him. What? That is not Luke Skywalker. That is an imposter. Now, on to the final point of why Luke in the sequels is so bad. The fact that as soon as Rey grabbed her lightsaber, when they were having that little feud in halfway through The Last Jedi, she grabbed her lightsaber with the Force, turned it on, and he just fell back like a coward. Luke is not a coward. He went to the Death Star unarmed, literally gave himself up, knowing, once again, I'm repeating this point once again because that's one of his greatest character points that Rian Johnson completely ignored. He went, you know what? That is not Luke Skywalker. This is Luke Skywalker. Here he is. And it's just a turd. It is a literal turd. Luke, he would give his life for his father. Right? He's not scared of anything. Yet all of a sudden, oh, Rey gets lightsaber. Oh no, I must fall down. Makes no sense at all. But anyways, that concludes the sequel trilogy Luke Skywalker. I'm sure there's many other points, smaller ones, but these are just the main ones that really grind my gears. Now, this part of the video will contain spoilers for The Mandalorian Season 2, but I'm assuming that you are watching this because you've seen it. If you haven't, then go watch it right now, please, I beg, before you watch any more of this video. Please. So, what a finale it was. I mean, honestly, I was in awe. I thought X-Wing, that could be Ezra, but I don't think so. Who would come in one solo X-Wing? They teased us. They teased us slowly. If you noticed, it was the X-Wing, then it was a hooded figure on a black and white camera, then it was a green lightsaber, but that narrows it down quite a bit to Ezra or Luke, and then we get the lightsaber hilt and the black glove. It's Luke Skywalker. My goodness, it's actually Luke Skywalker. This is insane. And we see him mow down Dark Troopers like they are nothing. Literally, what people have been wanting to see and what I've been wanting to see since I watched Return of the Jedi all those years ago is to see Luke in his prime, in action, doing what he does best. And that's being a Jedi Master. Not being on some island. Not being drinking green milk. None of that. We want him in action, wiping the floor with Dark Troopers or wannabe Siths. And we got the Dark Troopers, and it was oh so good. Congratulations to Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni on that. So now you can see just how impactful that scene was because of all the previous Luke imposter stuff. This is Luke. This is the Luke we've been wanting to see. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Now also, this is a side tangent, but just listen to this scene. It's amazing. I believe it's just a perfect soundtrack for Luke, especially in The Mandalorian. It fits with its theme. But of course, the best is yet to come. The reveal of Luke Skywalker. We're gonna see him. So let's take a look now, shall we? Honestly, it's just a perfect fit for Luke. You couldn't ask for anything better. Him mopping the floor with dark trooper oil and parts, and then he just comes in all gracefully. Especially the music, it complements the Mandalorian and him. It kind of gives us this feel of, you know, we're all feeling he's back after so many years, and the music complements that as well. It just really adds depth to it, which I really like. Now this is the Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi. This is the real Luke Skywalker. No imposter, nothing. This is the real Luke Skywalker. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni knew that, and they gave it to us. And I'm very, very thankful. Some people may argue that the CGI is a bit iffy. I can see where they're coming from, but I think it's fine. I don't care about the CGI. It's the fact that it's Luke. They could have put in Cal Kestis, Ezra Bridger, but it would not have made as much of a dent in the Star Wars community as Luke showing up in The Mandalorian. I even said, there's no way Luke is showing up in The Mandalorian. I highly doubt it. Literally, I think it was before Season 2 even came out. Look at this. We've got Luke. But yeah, that's all. And just one more thing. A word from Thor about the imposter Luke.
You are an old man and a fool!
Now, of course, I want to hear your opinions on Luke Skywalker. Did you like the sequel Luke Skywalker? I personally didn't, but if you did, maybe it was some sort of, you know, subverting expectations, I guess. I mean, it is your opinion, and of course, I'm not going to go against that. Please let me know your opinions in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And that concludes the first entry of the Jedi Journal. May the Force be with you.